Hello and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Snap. I'm Michael from the GreatWhiteNorth, and we are going to be playing through this game. It is one that is from my childhood. I love it so much. It might be one of the games I've played and beaten the most out of my entire collection of like the N64. It's not a long game by any means, but we're just going to have to delete my childhood save file and start here. So this is our character. You may recognize him from I think he was in a couple episodes from the Pokemon anime. His name is canonically Todd. We can't fit his last name, but it is Snap, because why not? So here we have Professor Oak. He is obviously the mainstay professor that everyone knows. He is called Todd here in order to do work for him, because that is exactly what Professor Oak does. He is researching on this specific island, and he needs us to take photos of all the Pokemon. We're going to take this 01 vehicle, a kind of dune buggy, and just go around and take photos of all the Pokemon. The levels are rather short, so we won't be sticking around too long in any particular location. And overall, this LP will probably have rather short updates. So let's get to it. We're going to start off on the beach.
Yes.
So it's going to explain this, but you press Z to pull out your camera, and you press the A button to snap a shot. And that's basically it. There are 63 Pokemon, and we're going to take a photo of all of them. So, here we have Pikachu. He's probably one of the most popular and most recognized, probably, Pokemon ever, if not characters ever. Everyone knows Pikachu. Here we have Butterfree. A nice little Pokemon. Kind of hard to take a photo of. And the reason we're taking photos is obviously for the Pokemon report, and we get points based off of our shots. That will come up later and we'll talk about it. Off in the distance you can see a Lapras, one of the more difficult Pokemon to get a shot of because of how far away it is. But that won't be for long. And we don't know what that is. Not a clue. That's a good shot of Butterfree. Excuse me. As you can see, we're using the voice actors from the anime, with Meowth's voice there. So yeah, so a nice little beachy area. It's kind of more grassy plains than a beach. We started off on a beach, but now we're in this bush area going along the coast. And oh, there's a Lapras that's a bit closer. And we got a couple Lapras in the shot. The thing about Lapras is, throughout the course, you need to take a photo of it each time it appears, and it will generally come a little bit closer the next time you see it. So if you miss your shot of it at the beginning, you're not going to see it there. And this level gives us a lot of opportunities to kind of take photos of the same Pokemon to get different angles, different shots. It's a nice little introduction, keeping it rather simple. So here's Doduo again. Don't really know what it's doing over here. I doubt it's the same Doduo, but, you know, it could be. We did see it run off earlier. And here we have my favorite Pokemon, Eevee. Not just favorite from this generation, but favorite overall. And here's your last chance to get a shot of Lapras. I think there is a way to there might be a way to time it to get all three, but that'd be pretty difficult. And a Kangaskhan, though it's not too interested in us at the moment. Kind of hard to get a good shot of these two Pidgeys. We can hope that it'll be a good shot, but, you know. And our last chance to get a Meowth. And Meowth just got owned by some Pidgey. And a nice little water area. You do go into this cutscene a little bit before, so if you have any shots you need to take, you better take them quick. Because once the portal opens, you don't have much time. And we took 30 photos, including the ones that it forced us to take in the beginning. So what we can do is take a single picture of each Pokemon to Professor Oak to get judged. So we'll take that picture of Pidgey. Actually, no. We're going to take a later one we did. It doesn't matter how good the shot is, you do get points no matter what, so it's better just to take something of a Pokemon that it recognizes. Obviously we don't know what that thing was, so we can't take it. And we got a way better picture of Lapras than that. That's a good Meowth, but maybe something else. So just go through. No, we had a better Lapras. I think this one. This one's probably the best. I don't know what to pick. I'll go with that middle one. It had a bigger picture of the Lapras inside. That's our only Kangaskhan photo, so we have to take it. Now then, I'm gonna choose one of these Pidgeys because they're so much closer, and I'm hoping that'll do better. I'll take that Meowth. Okay, so we're gonna go to Professor Oak. We're gonna explain how the photography works here. So, we get judged based on size. That's basically how much of the space it takes up. And the pose on how it looks, and our technique on if it's in the middle of the frame or not. That'll always double your score, so it's always good to have that. Generally speaking, there are special photos you can take. We will not be going for all of them. I'll try and get as much as I can, but I don't want to be boring you all by replaying levels over and over and over and over and over. But generally things like doing attacks, special animations, evolving, that kind of thing will net you better points. So you can see we're getting a total of like 2,000 plus points on these, and it's not that difficult to do. This one's not as good because it's not as close. The pose is good, and the thing is still in the middle of this picture, so it still gets 2,000. And that's why you really want to make sure your photos are in the middle. See, even at the closest, that is still only 410. And there are other Lapras. If you have more than one of the Pokemon in the frame, you do get more points. The more of the Pokemon, the more points. See, it's weird. Lapras looked way closer, but this Kangaskhan is like... You were close. Not as good. And it wasn't looking at us, and that's really going to be the problem with this Pidgey. It's not looking at us, so not very good. Even if it's in the middle of the screen, if it's not facing you and the pose is bad, you're not going to get the double points. Wonderful. Yeah, so that wasn't too bad actually. We got a pretty good report score just off the start. And we can go to our Pokemon report and look at any photo we had taken. And it will save throughout the whole thing, so you can always double check on what you've got. We're gonna take a quick look in there and take a look at what our best photo was. Well, first, here's how it works. It goes in numerical order from the original. Best shot is our Lapras. So, special, not too much, the size and pose, not as much, but you know, we almost got 3,000 points off it, and that's really good. And that's going to be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.